Okay. This is a match on Neon Violet Square. Neon Violet Square. Between two players. Cinderquill and Rafak.
This will be a nice Terran versus Zerg game. Neon Violet Square has many squares. I don't know why it's not called Neon Violet Squares or cubes. I guess they're not perfect cubes unless they go underground a little bit. Do you think they do? Potentially, maybe. So we have, this is a nice custom game. You can tell by the colors. Every ladder game has blue and red by default. You can change what you see as a player in the game, but when you're watching the replay, you can see what players, or what colors are given to the players. So Cinderquill with the pink against the blue. Pink versus blue. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna get ahead? We'll see. We'll find out. Looks like Rafak is going to do the most standard thing possible and go for a Reaper Expand. It's a good choice. I think it's good to consider what is standard. Standard is what is common. It's what's normal. It's what's kind of expected. And the reason standard is because, generally speaking, it's pretty good. It's pretty solid. It's not super exploitable. So why is Reaper Expand standard? Say because taking a second base in StarCraft is fairly straightforward, and you can do it pretty much every game. Another reason you would go for Reaper is to scout and also to defend. If you're against cheese, the Reaper can defend, and it can also scout to see if the opponent's being greedy or if they're lining up some all-in. So what do we see? Gas is being mined, Lings are chasing the Reaper, and this is one of those great moments in the game where both players get very distracted by what's happening and the macro slips up. When the Reaper goes in or when the Adept goes in, everyone's like, oh my god, action, events, wow. And it's like, oh yeah, spending, shit, supply. So the 29 Overlord is actually the hidden hero of this scenario. When the Reaper comes in, you feel pressured, you're trying to put your Lings on it, but the 29 Overlord needs to be born into the game so you can make stuff and you get jammed up at 36 supply. Ugh. But that's okay. We did double Overlord. So we're back in business. Business is a boomin'. Third hatch on the way, taking the back base. The back base is interesting in this game because it has 4 mineral patches, which is half the usual, but it has 2 gas. So you could potentially go for this with a bunch of mutas or something. Basically something more gas-based than mineral-based. We've got a Roach Warren. Roach is a sturdy choice. Oh, and there's another base. We're just expanding all over. Hellions putting some pepper on this gold. 5 of them. 5 Hellions. Looks like 2 more going, so it'll be up to 7. Widowmine and Reaper defending here. Are we going to defend the base or just cancel it? Evo Chamber, Queen's at the wall. Queen's going to try and defend. Lair's on the way. Double gas at the natural. Let's look at the workers. 38 drones, 35 SCVs. Oh, the Hellions go in. Queen's trying to hold the door. Lings supporting. Oh, the Hellions are going for it. They're going deep. Is it going to be worth it? Ah, but the Hellions aren't microing to focus the drones. Well, that definitely went in favor of Miss Aquil. Definitely. I think for Terran, it's a pretty high percentage risk to just jam the Hellions in. But the flip side is, Rafak could see that there were a bunch of Lings and Queens there. So those are kind of the alarm bells of, this would be a very bad idea if I went in there. But some people, it's just kind of their personality, right? And one of the best things of StarCraft is being able to express yourself. And some people, they need to express themselves by jamming Hellions in people's faces. That's legit. That's how it goes. Double Medivac being dropped at the gold base. These aren't full Medivacs. This is just a handful of Marines. Oh, but the base is saved. It's saved. 52 drones and 45 SCVs. Looks like it's going to be some bio play, bio tank. Double Medivac production. First tank's coming out. 1-1 upgrades from the engineering base. Investment station pit. Carapace upgrade. Roach Warren. Lair's done. What's going on back here? This base is mining a bunch of gas. Perfectly saturated. 8 out of 8 is great at this base. Alright. Third base down for Terran. Rafak taking a base, or refinery at the third. More tanks coming out. You know, the tank kind of going all the way around this outside path could be solved by this depot being lowered, but, you know, sometimes it's better to take the scenic route. Wow, look at this worker count, 73. Okay, now to 70. 70 workers is a very good economy. Bunch of medivacs. Oh, they're gonna try and take this high ground position, but the Spore is shooting the medivacs. Wow. MVP Spore, and this Spore killed a medivac. Wow, looks like Terran wasn't expecting the Spore defense. Hive is done. Nice economy here. Well, it's down a little bit. 63 workers, 13 roaches, 3 queens. +2 carapaces on the way. Are we gonna see an Ultra Cavern? Oh, it's a dinosaur den being born. Okay, there's a base. Oh, the Overlord. Oh, it almost pooped in time. Oh, the Overlord just needed to poop a little sooner, and it would have delayed the base by a few seconds. Okay, Biotank guarding this gold 4th base, orbital command. There are lots of mules here. Terran could drop the mule hammer and have tons of income. There we go. Couple mules. Oh my goodness, all these subscriptions. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. +3 armor going from this evolution chamber. Getting some dinosaur chitinous stuff. Wow, that is a lot of dinosaurs. This is 16 of them. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Where is the... Hang on. Where is the... hang on. Hang on. There's something I need. Okay, we're good. Alright, so we've got 16 ultras here. 16 of them. That's a good number. Nice even number. Divisible by 8 and by 2. That's good. It's good to have even numbers of things. Okay, we got 4 queens. This base has a bunch of tentacles. That's excellent. There's an Evo chamber that could take melee upgrades, but maybe not. Lings and roaches and ultras. But if they're jammed in this narrow corridor, it could be kind of tough. Ultras working their way in. What are the Terran upgrades? 2-2. And the tanks do have +1 attack. Ultra offensive deflected by the Terran. Alright. More tanks coming out. +3 attack on the engineering bay. +3 armor's not yet taken. +2 vehicle weapons for the tanks. The space is up. Uh-oh, are these stuck? They're stuck? Oh no. Never forgetty. The 3 ultras stuck in the second base. You had so much potential. So much. With your amazing armor upgrades. It's alright. Maybe we can still make something happen with these ones. I mean, 12 ultras is a good amount. What's 3 more in the grand scheme of things? That's what I'm wondering. Alright, taking some more bases. Macro is going. Both players banking up a ton of resources. How are we going to reach a conclusion? Push the gold base and kill it. Some mutas have been added for some air damage units. And then they're going to get away scot-free. Base is being built in the back for Terran. Look at all these hatches. And the 3 ultras just jammed up in the business, unable to move, unable to participate, being sent with the army to go do stuff. But the spine crawlers just saying no. No. You're not ready to leave the house yet. You need to empty the dishwasher. I'm not letting you out of this base until you empty the fucking dishwasher. Alright. Well, the ultras are going to empty the dishwasher. And then they can be allowed to fight in the battles and stuff. But they're just refusing. Wow, it's almost all Marauders, so the mutas were able to win the fight. What upgrades are on these mutas? They have +1 attack. And it's repelling this huge army, because there are no more Marines. And the Ultras are still working on the dishes. Alright. Loading up in the medivac so we can die on a plane. That's something. Wonderful. Good job, mutas. 30 mutas. 3 Ultras. Still just jammed up and stuck. Damn. The late game muta switch. Oh, there are Thors now. The tank is blowing up this... Why did you do that? Well, they could lift the barracks, or they could kill it. And it seems like the opponent opted to kill it. Oh, the Ultras are free! Did you kill the spine? You can just uproot it and move it, you know? Or were you just so mad at the spine? Did you kill it? Did you kill this spine? Okay. Get out of here! Well, you could just ask the spine crawler nicely to move. Or you could kill it. And remove it from the game. You're not helping me anyway. Okay. We've got a big battle brewing. I sense conflict. Oh my god, the mutas just evaporated. Okay, that went in favor of the Terran, but 13 Ultras are in the production tab. Is it gonna be enough? Oh shit. Oh shit. Come on, Ultras. Come on, dinosaurs. Get him. Come on, dinosaurs. Attack. The Ultras are pushing through. The Terran, they're trying to rally some defense. Ultras are getting on top of the production. But it's Marine production. And Marines don't do anything against Ultras. The Ultras are pushing in. The Terran has a huge bank, but if the Ultras are on top of the production, all the stuff will die when it's made. The Terran can't stop the dinosaurs. They have $8,000 and 3,000 farts. But they can't do anything about the dinosaurs. God fucking damn it. Zerg. SCV's gonna try and build a hidden base. Establish a base. And we can do anything. We can do anything. Such as lift command centers. Rebuild production. All factories with tech labs. Thors. Tanks. Anything you could imagine. But there's no room to build stuff because they're supply blocked. Oh my god. Never forget that spine crawler. Never forget. Never forget. You killed it. That was such a spineless move. Oh my god. Sorry. Ah.